Hello and welcome back. We had music running. Wait. We had a bit of couple of questions for the surprise event, but now everything is clarified. So we are going to. Hi, Simon Orton. Yeah, we had a lot of questions here, but now everything seems clear. Everyone has chosen to make it a bit easier, like just having one or two, just one till the end, or two till the end. So because the question was really like if they would like to have 1 up to 57 and then 3 in the end, they would have to put it in. But yeah, so it's images, and for whoever who didn't know yet, the surprise event is an images event, but it's 60 images and not 30 images. And that means that's the main difference here in compared to the traditional images format. All of the 4 players will start at the same time. As soon as everyone is ready, I will get a message here, or I see that here on the screen, and then we are going to start. So we're waiting for one competitor here to click the ready button, and then let's see how that looks like here. 60 images, and I'm wondering how that looks like with the memorization then as well. So guys, what do you think? How is that going to work out here for the competitors? 60 images memorizing instead of 30. If anyone is here who has never seen anything of memory sports, stay tuned. It will be a very exciting 2 matches coming up, the semifinals of this year's Asian Oceanian Open. And first match, first game is always a surprise event. Usually it is, it's something which is a bit, it might be a bit similar to what we have done, but a variation from that, like instead of 30 images, it's 60 images, things like that. But there are different options. We had puzzles, we had, I don't know, trees and animal faces and so on. So everything is possible. And NASA is saying, I think the players who are super fast with 30, they struggle here, but Enrico trained classic a lot and Simon very stable and long. Yeah, maybe. You say it's Enrico and Simon. Interesting call. I'm not sure how if 30 is 60 is such a huge difference. But let's see. So we're waiting for Simon here to click the or enter the match and click ready. He's taking some time. I'm not sure, it's not there yet. So yeah, looks, we'll have to wait for him as well. Of course, everyone has to click ready first. Okay, that gives me the chance to open up the camps here for everyone. Just having an eye here on that game. As soon as Simon clicks start as well, it starts. It will be a bit of surprise for everyone when it suddenly goes. And then, let's see how that goes here. 2 Italians in the semifinals. And we have Vishwa and Simon. And Enrico here before the match, he looked really like, wow, this is early in the morning. This is tired. And here we go. The semifinals are under attack here. Matteo and Vishwa. Simon and Enrico. And that is, oh, okay, there is one. What is that? What is the problem? Why? Damn it. Why is that wrong again here? Let's go with that. Nope. Okay. I'll keep that here and try to fix that quickly. The OBS drama. Always hate it. Okay. So now at least the match. Okay, Vishwa approach at the end here at 40 seconds. Matteo, let's check his time. 46 seconds. And Simon takes the whole minute here. Yeah, let's see how the recall looks, right? Because that's also interesting to see how that looks like. Where are the images? Oh, they are all on the bottom. It's hard to see here, but they are there. All the images are there. And now I have to figure out where are the camps here for our comps. Player 1 is Matteo. Sometimes I'm really wondering. They see them probably like in the traditional or like it's always like that. But because when you see it on the recall screen as a competitor, it looks different. You see them on the bottom. Let's see if I can show you that. Or maybe who has a good screen here? Simon, maybe. Player 2. Here we go. And this is how it looks like for Simon here. So you see all the buttons, all the images on the button. A lot of them, it's true. And Simon was stating earlier here, it's a bit harder to find all of them. And thank you, Jason, for reminding. It looks like a big puzzle here. It's cool. I like it because it looks even more overwhelming here with all these images. Cool. Yeah. Interesting test here. I like the chances here to also to test things with the surprise event a bit. That's also cool. I'll put some scoreboards on here. Yeah, Nasser. Look at this, Simon. Just no one has come down to 60. Maybe Vishwa can make it, but look at this, how hard it is to get the 60 images done here. The recall is just so much more intense here because you have way more images. That's something I didn't really see coming here. Forehead camera here for Matteo. And Matteo wins it with 55. Vishwa only 48. But so no one got the 60 done. Enrico is saying in the chat he couldn't find the images. Yeah, that was especially tough here. So first game in the books. I mean, this looks really cool. I have to admit that. It looks like a huge, I don't know, it reminds me of something, like, I don't know what actually, but it looks very cool. Yeah, and that Vishwa is saying in the chat, 30 and 10 seconds to struggling to get 60 and 60 seconds. That's interesting, yeah. It's so interesting how things change quickly if yeah, things are different from what people are used to. So who won here? Matteo won the first game, and the other game was won by Vishwa. Who's the choice? The choice is for the higher seed, so it's Vishwa then. Yeah, for Enrico, it's the first time being here in this situation, being in the slam semi-final, and we are going with national names chosen by Matteo. And yeah, I mean, he has played last night, but when we started, it was really like he looked like no offense, but he looked like a zombie when he showed up on Zoom. He now looks better already, but yeah, zombie Matteo, zombie Enrico was there. So national names is the next one here. Vishwa and Enrico on the international names. Done. Thank you very much. The 100 words surprise event will come. Thank you very much for the subscription here. And Matteo, yeah, went a bit faster here on the national names. And yeah, the world record holder in international names, Vishwa here. He's on fire. World champion this year. Now 3 world records. He's really showing that he is the best right now. Even though he's struggling here and there in matches. So he has not, to my feeling, he has not the consistency of Alex. Not yet, but he's super strong. 49 seconds. Just go for it again. International names from Vishwa's choice. Let's see, Matteo and Simon on the national names. For Matteo would be, of course, is when I start, I would lead you to know quickly, but Simon can get the 30 as well. Yeah, Vishwa, if you look down on the, that's what I mean. He's not so strong on the cards as Alex, for example. and he has sometimes like blackouts, not real blackouts, but not getting it done. And Simon here, nice 30 when it counts, and then yeah, it's tough. Simon, nice 30. Question is, can Matteo fix the first name? Not sure about that. Nya versus Irina. Yeah, I think he'll fix that name. He's there. He's fixing it. He's now he's calling it out loud. You can't hear it, but
Giulio, Adelaida, Vittoriana, Roma, Bonifacio, Aldo, Antonello, Floriana, Sabrina, Lapo, Alessandro, Gennaro, Amelia, Raniero, Raniero, Cristiana, Dino, Roberta, Pietro.
interesting. It was really like he was reading it out loud. And to make sure that he gets it. Right, and there's no typo then. He's typing something. We have silent chat here. What else in info can I write? Good luck in the pre-chat. It's like a nuddle. No. And I missed that second match. Can you explain that, Johannes? Wait, I have to go back again. And yeah, Vishwa is not gone into a new world record, but he even lost that game here. Surprisingly, to Enrico, 1-1.
Johannes?
Yes. Hello?
Just a feedback from my side. I think it should also be absolutely forbidden that people are asking questions about silent chat in the match window, because that is also has the potential to distract people. That he says it's a ritual for him and oh, I'm so bad. I mean, he can also ask you this here. I mean, I don't want to know anything about that. So in
Yes.
a way, it's already a yellow card, but let's leave it at the reminder.
It is a reminder, and good luck for the rest of the match.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So what was it I was supposed to talk about? What was the question, Jason? Do you mean the silent chat thing? What was it? So I give you all, because not everyone is aware of that rule. So the silent chat is something, if someone doesn't want to have any interaction with the opponent at all, then we have the option of the silent chat, and that means that you and your opponent are not allowed to write anything into that chat window. Yeah, it was a wish of some competitors to have that, and that's why we have it. And yeah, Jason, so something in addition to that is that we have, as far as I recall, I'm pretty sure we have that. We have a reminder. So like this, I reminded Matteo right now that he should not use it. And if he would now do something again, he would get a yellow card. And then it's even a point deduction if he would keep writing in the chat. That's what that's how it works. Okay, Simon international names, and the other guys played national names. Okay, what was the, you can't stop me to say GG or GL. Okay, NASA, I mean, if someone don't have general chat, yeah, you can't stop me to say GG. It's a consistent thing in the respect sport. I mean, GL or GG will not affect on your focus. If you want silent chats, I also want to say GG. It's consistent thing for me. You should respect my want as I respect you want. Enrico gets this point in national names. Yeah, I mean, this is it's a valid opinion, especially when you think of what does GG mean. In this kind of sport, it's usually like a handshake. But you could, of course, argue that there is no sport where you do a handshake after each point. So like in table tennis, you don't make handshake after each point or something. You would not do that. You would do that in the end. Also a way of seeing it. And yeah, it's definitely something where people have a different opinion on, and I understand that. For now, we have it like it is right now, with no interaction. That's how it is. I really hope that Matteo reminds himself here. I know it's kind of a ritual for some people, and I understand that. Yeah, I'm also not a fan of it, but we have it, and so we keep staying to that rule, of course. Vishwa here working on 30 to 29. He clicks finish, did he? He did. That was too quick. He was already up to 30. It's a bit too quick here. Not so good for him. And Enrico taking the lead. Yeah, so that's my take on the silent chat. And I hope, as I said, I hope that Matteo will not say anything. He will not do that on purpose. I'm sure about that. But things happen, right? So, and I tend to be, in my personal view in sports, I tend to be more like, I'm okay sometimes with, or I feel punishing things too early or too quickly doesn't feel good to me. So I tend to be too maybe too relaxed regarding that, or maybe too soft or too loose, or whatever you want to call it. Because of course it makes sense to stick to the rules to make sure everyone has the same chance. But on the other hand, I always have the feeling, yeah, but we are trying to find the best here and trying to find who is the best in doing the sport. Yeah, it's a philosophy, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, that's how we have it right now. Nice, we have a couple of viewers here, 11 or 12 or something, in the middle of the night. That's good. Last night it was very silent here for quite a while. Simon missing the international names, that's tough. 3-0 for Matteo. He needs 2 more points to win set number 1. Yeah, maybe that whole discussion was a bit distracting for him. But I mean, yeah, he has to come back here, and it was just, I mean, it was not a long discussion. I think maybe he's also tired. Let's see. Then we see words here between Enrico and Wishwa. Well, there's a chance today that we have a all Italian final, which would be very
Blöd.
interesting.
Wenn du noch etwas an, wo du einen Punkt hast.
Simon unhappy here, talking to himself. Yeah, first set can be over quick. And we see words, Enrico and Vishwa. I was checking some words stats here. In this tournament, we have seen now 15 50s. 15 50s. And this is the 4th best result in slam tournaments so far, after the quarterfinal. The Pan American Open is outstanding here. 23, we had 24 in the end, 24 50s, 24, we had 18, and 25, we had 21. Of course, there's always Alex participating, right? So it's definitely pushing that up. But yeah, we are at 15, and Enrico and Vishwa can push it up to 17, maybe. Let's see what the championship has here for us. And the second stats for the words is that this competition so far has the second highest average in slam tournaments with 46.63 versus the Pan American Open 2023, which was 46.74. So 46.74 is the way to go. Guys, please don't score below 47. Okay, oh, it was not loading here, but it is now. Yeah, sometimes it's not loading also on my screen when I have the, and this time I think I had another window on over that, so OBS was not reading it, so that happens. And Enrico looks like that he's going for another 50. That would be number 16 in the tournament in total. Vishwa with 1 gap, which might be painful. And words also for Mateos and Simon. Yeah, now they're pushing it here. And here is it. The 50 for Enrico. Can Vishwa get it as well? Otherwise, a 3-1 for Enrico quickly here. Running towards the Italian guys here. Okay, let's see. Vishwa still here on that painful. And now words also for Matteo and Simon here. And Spencer, hi, by the way. Okay, but Vish was not getting it. And Jan, after this first surprise event, Enrico now with 3 games in a row, going up for a 3-1 lead.
Pendenza indurire, chiesa di notaio. Dipendenza indurire, chiesa di notaio.
And Matteo, quicker here on the words. Yeah, Enrico here. This is number 16. I'm counting
Pendenza
now.
indurire.
16 50s. 8 to go for the record. Definitely improving on the average here right now. So in the end of the tournament, we have a good chance to have the highest world average ever in slams. I have to check for world championships as well, but yeah, let's try that. I mean, it's not so difficult anymore. Okay, Vishwa Enrico, what is the next discipline? Vishwa 3-1 down now. The world champion? Struggling here a bit, but not really struggling. I mean, Enrico is just good right now. He's just strong. It's not like, yeah, he's just strong. That's what I can say here. Okay. Simon here with a gap, one gap. And we see numbers coming.
Fratelli.
And Simon producing the next 50 here. Number 17 of the tournament. Not for him, but in total. Oh, it's raining 50s. First point here maybe for him. Very important to get that at some point here. Making it not too easy then.
Consentire, magnitudine, combinazione, salvare, orientale, esitare, prezzo, invadere, lunghezza, interprete, ciglio, melodia, appetito, acciaio, automatico, manzo, busta, albero, gioco, sassolino, superficiale, disprezzo, arcio, sesto, incorporare, missione, umanità, imperativo, astanonimo, bagaglio, scivoloso, potere sfibrare, possibile preferibile, decisione, soppressione, non corte, barbiere calmo, dipendenza in Ma no. Ma porca puttana, cazzo! Ma perché dai, ho detto male. Fanculo. Ciao.
Yeah, Matteo unhappy. Of course he is.
Sorry, I have to put headphones on mobile phones because during memorization I heard voices. This is annoying.
Enrico was struggling here, but he got his 4-1 lead. And
What's that, Enrico?
What?
You needed to change out your headphones, or?
No, I'm putting headphones to the mobile phone, so because during a memo I was listening to noises. I was thinking they were my neighbors, but then I realized putting off this. It was my phone.
Okay.
I do ear check again.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, but it was very annoying.
No worries. Good luck.
I forgot to do it.
okay. So 4-1, Enrico with set points. I was just checking again here the words stats, because it's something what I like to do lately. I'm trying to build some stats here. I always say that since years, I guess. And it takes years. But at some point there will be, I hope that we can have some kind of dashboard or anything. Yeah. The Pan American Open 2025 had even the highest score, 46.997 in average, followed by the World Championship 25, 46.87. That's cool, and the Asian Oceanian Open have the potential to go up there. Just a few more great results here. And cards now. Simon. Oh, damn it, I missed it. Sorry, everyone. Missed the images memorization. To take care of that again here. Images always over so quick. You cannot just enter that after a while. You need to be there on time. 8.12 versus 8.8. So Vishwa pushing it here was to the limit, and I can easily see them going below 88 seconds later today. Let's see if both get it. For 1. Simon working long here on the cards, but I think he'll get it. Just a couple of gaps and still Vishwa very nice here, going up to 30. Can he? Not yet, but no mistake so far. Looking good. Simon still with gaps. Okay, 28. Now Vishwa, 2 more to put in. Ooh. But Enrico as well with a mistake. So 28. Nice game. And in the end, a bit lucky here for Vishwa, but that's 28 in 30 seconds. I mean, in 8 seconds. It's so close. Vishwa's point 4-2. And Simon and Matteo here on the cards still. Check the top 10 for cards. I think Simon has the edge here. Yeah, you have to turn it around, unfortunately. I saw the right side is Simon, the left side is Matteo. So Simon here on the right was... Actually, it's correct, right? Left. Oh, okay. So on the right side is Simon, on the left side is Matteo, like it is in the match. 18 to 21 seconds. Matteo still slower here, but Simon now needs to figure it out. Can he? 48. $30 seconds. Oh, tough. That's a crunch time game here. 3-2 or 4-1. 20 seconds. Can he get it? Can he put it in? So important here for Simon Reinhardt. 8 seconds. 5. And he's missing that one. He's missing. Look at him here. That was unfortunate. Bit let luck here, but that's how it is. So cards on the other match. Vishwa and Enrico with the cards game. Chosen by Enrico. Cards, interesting. Let's check the cards top 10 for those. And Enrico, you're hitting the keyboard hard. And close again, 19-8 to 24. Vishwa again with the slight edge. Simon Orton, I'm not sure if you're here, but the scoreboard is not correct. Sorry, I take everything back. Simon Orton, the scoreboard seems good, but it's showing already 0-0. That's my concern in the second set. Yeah, that's what okay. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. Cards, what is the score here for them? So on the left, Enrico, actually, the range is already under 20 seconds. Vishwa has no sub 20 here in his top 10 in competitions in the last year. So Enrico is improving a lot here. But I am world champion. Vishwa down 4-1. And now, can he come back? Getting the first sub 20 in the last year. Not sure how many sub 20s he did actually in total. Okay, he did sub 20 in Indonesia. Thank you, Nasa. That's interesting. In a real life tournament. It looks good here. Looks very promising. I don't know what Enrico is using, but since he's moving a lot, it might be that system. And wow, Wishwa is a monster. Nice recall. Matteo and Simon on images, and it's 4-1. Yes, 4-1. Jason, can you take an eye here on the scoreboards as long as Simon? I'm not sure if it's working, but if it's not, maybe you can just give the players a hint that. Okay, now it's working. Okay, everything back. Because for Matteo and Simon, it's the same right now. Thank you, Simon Otter, and thanks. There's always a first set problem
Cheesecake,
in the tiebreak.
Serena cheesecake uomo che fare.
Vishwa is fantastic work here now. 4-3. So he's just now pushing again here. 4-3, 4-1, now 4-3. Okay, yeah, it's promising, very promising here. Let's see if Matteo can. Oh, they already memorized. Matteo can get his 13 seconds done here. It's not too quick for him. And yeah, what is coming next year? Maybe it's images coming. Now this time I will not miss it. Or maybe words, I don't know. Enrico's choice. Well, Matteo has the potential to finish the match here. As a set here, not the match. Making it one step closer to the final. He is the defending champion, by the way, of the Asian Oceanian Open. Won it last year. And Enrico, right, which way is the choice? They play cards now. So if there's another game, then it's Enrico, maybe. Yeah, Enrico, I really like to see someone like him being such a fantastic player already in a traditional format, and then going to the Memory League format nowadays. Because I mean, Matteo doing everything all right here. Because the others who has done traditional format, they have played quite a while in traditional format, and then rising slowly up here on Memory League. But having someone like him being on the top level here, on the world champion level in the traditional format, and then just focusing on Memory League within 1 year or maybe 2, that's interesting. It's also interesting how that takes a while. It's not like you come from that competition and you just go there and beat everyone. And maybe it will be at one point, but it's not yet. But let's wait for it. Maybe that's already the day when it changes. 19.62. You can fix that set. And Simon and his opponent Matteo here on a break between sets. So Enrico's chance here now. Can he get that set done here? Enrico, like Andrea and Alex, Andrea started classically, then entered Memory League. That's the best way to start. Yeah, specifically Alex was playing a longer period of the traditional format. But yeah, we talked about that. It might really be a thing. And I agree. I mean, it makes completely sense that coming from the traditional format, going to Memory League is easier than the other way around. Because the other way around, you need more journeys. You need to focus way longer. So it's definitely a different story. And Enrico doing a good job so far. Finishing set number 1. The IAM World Champion versus the Memory League World Champion. The reigning champion from Italy. The reigning world champion and the reigning Indian world champion. Actually, wow. I just realizing that. I realized that earlier, but now when I see both of them here, that's cool.
Io l'ho modificato.
Clash of the
No.
format. Ah, and I think Matteo is watching as well because he's saying no. Can Enrico get it? Can he switch that back? Vishwa stays calm here, but I think he is also nail bitering already here. 1 minute 10 and he clicks finish. Oh, this set is not done. 4-1, now 4-4. A huge comeback here. A bit luck here for Vishwa, but that's a monster comeback from Vishwa. 3 in a row, even though it was luck here in the end. But yeah, he pushed Enrico for the cards. That's what we have to admit here. I mean, in the previous game, cards both for 20 seconds. Vishwa pushed for 19, got it right. Now Enrico had to push even more, and Vishwa was playing it smart with 35 seconds. That's really annoying for Enrico here, but that's how it is. 4-4. And we'll see a final game. No tiebreak coming. So his choice, Enrico's choice, words or images on the final game here. Hope he's aware. I think he is, but so yeah, waiting still for the other match. They're still on break. And it's images. It's images. It's images for the set point. Let's go, guys. 8 versus 8. Seven, 7-3. It's not a world record. It's not. It's isn't it?
773.
769,
Cosa
right?
cazzo fai?
Yeah, 6-9 is a world record from Vishwa, so wouldn't be a world record, but I mean it's a monster time. And 5-1 goes the set to Matteo here. And Simon's choice in the second set needs to calm down now and try his best in the second set, returning things around. Ear check here from Simon. And now let's go. Images, set point, Vishwa versus Enrico. The winner takes it. Vishwa with a bit of misclicks here already. Maybe overplaying it here. Let's see. He's good in fixing things here in the end, but that looks not so promising for Vishwa. And like a great chance now for Enrico. If he gets his study done, he has a chance to win that set here in the end after 4-1, now 4-4. And if he gets it now, but yeah, Vishwa is, as I said, is good in fixing things. Even though there's a dog and a cat and things like that. Yeah, Vishwa working on it. Vishwa working on it. The images worker here. And Simon will go for international names, I guess. Enrico, what is he doing? He clicked. What the? He swapped them in the last second. Okay, increasing the chances here a bit more, but for Vishwa, but he has a lot of trouble. Simon starts with cards. Yes, that's also reasonable. And Matteo, Enrico is saying in the chat, you could have won that. And now we will go through 3 sets. I wanted to sleep. Do 28. Yeah, I mean, this is, no, it is not that how it works. I mean, he can maybe finish it in 2 sets. Also possible. He has a first choice. All his chances. But yeah, let's wait for Vishwa to finish his recall. This guy is a magician when it comes down to the last images. Maybe he can do his magic going up to 28. Nope. Set number 1 goes to the IAM world champion, Enrico. On images, 5-4. GG. And Simon and Matteo on the cards. Is it both playing safe? No. Simon, you are very, very safe. 38 seconds. Expecting Matteo not to attack here. Yeah, that's a good call. For the man from Munich. 46 years old. And a veteran in memory sports.
K16, 4-5. K16, 4-5. K16, 4-5.
Yeah, I need some peanuts, I guess, and some water. No hydrate yet, so I have to hydrate myself. Help yourself, my friend. So I'm muting myself for a minute.
Can I do room check?
Yep. Just ears would be good. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Vedere vicino. Così è stato vedere vicino. Così è stato vicino. Così è stato vedere vicino.
Yeah, thank you, Nazar, for waking me up. That's what I needed. The hype music change? That's a different one, I think. I wanted to change it, but I didn't. I think there are two main music titles here when it comes to the hype. Simon is clicking, but in the end, is Matteo already done here? Oh, this weekend feels different than last year. This year I was not, I don't know, I was in bed, going lunchtime to bed, and then I had I tried to sleep a bit, like 3 hours, and then, went to my brother playing Dungeons and Dragons until 11 in the evening, and then I was working on 3 hours on trying to get some stats here, which didn't work out in the end with the dashboard. And now I'm commentating it again. So it feels really like a long match, or a longer day, to be honest, than usual. Than the last years, I mean. Or it's definitely different from the other slam tournaments when I really have the feeling that there are 2 days. This feels like one day, one ultra long day. Okay, which was struggling here. Enrico's choice was the numbers, right? Yes. Must be. Might take the lead in the second set as well. And the final will be also today. Of course, everything is today. Will be in 4.5 hours, roundabout. Depending on how long that goes, maybe I'm not staying awake. Last year I was awake between final and semi-final, which worked out. But maybe I try to get some sleep between. But then I have to like put 4 alarms or something. It's a bit dangerous. Okay, international names now for the other two. And Enrico, 14 seconds. And again, correct. International names. Last one was 24-17 for Simon, for Matteo. And this is Vishwa here. Wasn't he struggling? And now he's it looked so messy. And now let's wait for it. He's like an artist. Look at him. It's like, maybe this, maybe that. A bit more here, a bit more there, and then in the end it looks good. Let's see. We can fix these two as well. Nope. Yeah, tap 1. So 1-0 Enrico, but that was Enrico's choice, and let's see. What a good start for Enrico.
Lì
And
siamo
International Open
soli,
both
siamo
with
soli.
60 seconds. Hi. The 60 seconds problem. In the final of the season, there was a 60 seconds in the second set, I think, and both got a draw. And in the end, Alex won that, I think, 4.5 to 3.5. And then we had the discussion again if that is consistent with the rules of having a 2 points lead. Of course, it's not a 2 points lead. Personally, I think it is okay because both have chosen 4 disciplines. So whoever has more points after 4 disciplines wins after 8 disciplines. But the other argument is that in order to win the set, you need to really show that you have more points than the other, like a 2 points lead. And Vishwa is choosing the international names. Now, everyone is playing international names here. By the way, let's check the breakdown for the international names here. Breakdown for these two and then the others as well. So international names for Simon and Matteo, it looks like this. Very even here. Maybe in terms of percentage, there is a slight advantage for Simon Reinhardt here for 25 to 30, but that's really close. There's not a big edge here, not at all. And yeah, just to give you what do you see here? You see on the left or on the right, the other way around, you see the range. So how many international names they got. For example, on the very bottom, you have 30. None of them scored 30 in the last year. And then you have 27 to 30. Both scored in this range 3 times. And yeah, and then 25 to 30. So 25 plus actually. 35% for Simon, 20% for Matteo. Yeah, just to give you, if you are new here in the middle of the night, coming from someplace around the world, seeing, just tuning in, thinking of nothing bad, and then you suddenly see people memorizing stuff like machines. Welcome and say hello. If this is your story, say hello. Oh, and Vishwa again with a quicker time. So if Vishwa or Matteo win the championship, then we have the first people, not the first, we have the next one winning 3 slams in total. Simon as well, right? Yeah, Simon as well. We have 2 people that have won 3 slams in total, Alex and Andrea. And then we have Simon and Matteo with 2, Vishwa with 2. Yeah, all 3 here. But even after that tournament, none has won all 3 different slams. That's something on the grabs here. Up to the grabs. Ooh, Matteo and Simon 21, 22. I really don't hope that it's another draw here. Otherwise, we'll see another discussion. Close one. Simon getting that point.
No.
Important one. Yeah, there's the reaction.
Marit. Le scuole non sono patti.
And yeah, that's what Nasser is saying in the chat here. Or we see a new champion for the Asian Oceanian Open. The Asian Oceanian Open was won by Andrea in 2021, then Naoki in 2022, Vishwa in 2023, and Matteo in 2024. 4 different winners. This is really cool. So it's either Simon or Enrique who must win that tournament to become or to have another different winner here. Actually, I was already thinking about having something like the Super Slam or the Grand Slam. If you would win all 3 tournaments, again, like tennis, we all steal everything from tennis. If you would win all 3 tournaments in 1 year, then you would win the Grand Slam. And that could be, if we would have money, I would say that could be a different special prize, like a jackpot, like 500 euro each year when that not happens. And then after year, the jackpot rises. We would have already $2,500 in the jackpot. But yeah, it's hard to throw my money away. But that would be cool. I mean, no one won 3 slams in a single year. No, Andrea won twice, Matteo won twice. But 3 in a year in a row, that's tough. And that would be really cool to have some special thing. Maybe we should try to find a nice sponsor for that. I mean, for a good sponsor, 500 euro is not too much, right? It's for a company, it's nothing at all. And just putting 500 in every year for a big company, and then building up a prize pool. And 2,500 is for a memory competition. It's quite decent. I'm dreaming here. Grand Slam. I mean, you could build this jackpot, and every time when someone gets 3 in a year, then they would win the jackpot. So like the organizer or the sponsor for each year, this was not won, go 500 euro in the jackpot. And then as soon as 1 or 2 people win all 3 in 1 year, I mean, no 2 people cannot win it in 1 year, then this person would get the jackpot. And then the jackpot starts increasing again.
Gianluigi Bastiano.
Or you make it like
Gianluigi Bastiano.
almost impossible challenge. You add up the World Championship as well. Okay, 1-1 in Vishwar's and Nico's match. And Matteo and Simon on national name. Simon leading 2-1 in the second set. Good for him here. And Vishwa and Enrico, what are they going to do here? Images, wait, please don't start now. It's national names. They're already recalling. Focus, man. Let's focus. Simon, perfect recall. But Matteo, I guess he'll get the 30 as well, as he's doing quite often. And here we
Primo
go.
posto.
Well done. Let's see the
Gianluigi,
breakdown for that, because that looks
Gianluigi.
very interesting for Matteo. I think he is like,
Bruna,
yeah,
Nina,
37%.
Roberto,
That's
Katia,
great in a year.
Lapo, Sandro, Daniele, Ilenia,
Said
Walter,
27% for Simon.
Ambrogio, Bastiano, Ernestina, Tarsilla, Silvia, Gaspare, Teresa,
Important one for
Letizia,
Matteo.
Dante,
Important that he doesn't change
Andrea.
anything.
Michele, Romina, Carmelo, Attilio, Matteo, Emilio, Gualtiero, Astria,
Yeah, he gets it. And that's 2-2. That was important. That was very important. 2-2 or 3-1 is a big, huge difference, of course. International names went to Simon, and national names went to Matteo. Yeah, we might see after the next game a set point or a match point. And in the meantime, we'll see here 29-29 between Vishwa and Enrico. $30 for Enrico, and he clicks finish. Vishwa as well. Wow, that was quick in the end. And the 2-1 leads. Okay, Enrico. Crawling towards or making its next step in the direction of the final. Can he already do that this year? We might even see an all-Italian final. It's possible. That's possible here. But Vishwa is, of course, never rule him out. They're both on a break here between games. So here we are, semifinals, and then we have at 9 o'clock my time, German time, is a final, and this is about 4.5 hours from now. Yeah, Asian Oceanian Open. Here we are, finals, semifinals running. We haven't seen any 3 sets match in this tournament yet. It's also new, I guess. And Vishwa and Enrico going forwards. Can we see another 50? Number 18, 19? Vishwa with the pressure now. Yeah, Vishwa was number 1 in the world ranking for a couple of months, maybe 3 or something. But Alex claimed it again here. I think at the season end. Yeah, Alex, I mean, he wins all the seasons. That's definitely his huge plus here. He's a man for the seasons. And even though slams are more worth in points, if you win all seasons, it's of course great. And Matteo and Simon on the numbers. Yeah, both matches are on the edges. It's either it can be match point in both matches right now in 5 minutes. Already I felt that. Yeah, Nasser, I remember that. Vishwa with a bigger gap. Doesn't look like a 50, but Enrico's last words here also do not look so nice. Simon with 28 seconds. Matteo playing it even safer. Interesting stuff. Maybe that's good enough for Simon to claim that point and go for the set here in the next game. I never ruled Simon out. Simon is consistent. Simon is so strong strategically. I woke up 2 a.m. to watch this match, but look, I'm only to watch or what? I don't think you are the only one. Okay, what's going on with these huge gaps here from Enrico? Please don't drop the average for words here, guys. Oh, maybe that's enough for Vishwa with that huge gap. Ah, you just see one viewer. Okay, on my screen it shows 10. It is the it's not very accurate, the what it shows there on the Twitch directly. And if you just have a handful of viewers, it's always then yeah, I also see 10 right now. At least. Yeah, the big numbers are not here, yeah. But yes, we're just doing that for 5 years, right? So okay, Simon with a nice recall, getting that point. 3-1, 3-2. Having set points now. One set point. And Vishwa and Enrico here making it so exciting. 45-45. Now 46-45. Vishwa needs a word. And he wrote dangerous instead of danger. Can he find one word? Otherwise we have... Enrico clicked finish. Let's focus a bit on that here. 45-46. Vishwa needs one word to stay here or to draw that match again. Wake up, Vishwa. Wake up. It's a single word out of 4. But only 25 seconds. And that would give Enrico Marafa from Italy, the IAM World Champion, 2 match points here against the reigning Memory League World Champion, 3 times world record holder. That is it. Match point number 1 and number 2 for Enrico. Is the pressure... Yeah, what about pressure? What about Enrico? Is he now... I mean, yeah, look at him. He was, I don't know, 45-36. I'm not sure if it's getting to him or if he's just relaxed. And the next choice goes to Enrico. Words, cards, images. Words, cards, images. Maybe cards coming here. I can easily see cards coming. That would be, yeah, it would be interesting. Vishwa here, Indian flag in the background. They have played 2 cards games today already. Both close. Both won by Vishwa, one by time, one by mistake. And here we go. It's cards. Match point. Match point for Enrico Marafa from Italy, advancing. He can advance now to the final. Okay, let's see what's happening. Let's see. That's the game. So who is quicker? Who is quicker? Vishwa quicker here, taking it in his own hands. In the first set, he was down 4-1. Now, and then drew 4-4 and lost it. Now, again, his chance to come back with a 3-2, then his choice. And maybe he can make a comeback here, but that would be already a huge comeback. We have seen comebacks, even big comebacks. Not in a while, to be honest, but yeah, let's see. And Simon and Matteo, set point for Mr. Reinhardt. Onwards. Oh, Vishwa is a problem. Matteo might only have to shift. Maybe more problems here for Enrico now, especially the last 2 here in the last row. These 2 cards which are mixed.
Alleanza confinare.
Actually,
Istruzioni disperate.
let's see. Matteo
Alleanza confinare.
is quicker.
Istruzioni disperate.
And
Alleanza confinare. Istruzioni disperate.
it's so funny that memory athletes do that so often that they call it out loud again and again and again, like normal memory men, people. Enrico is on its way here. Vishwa on his way. Vishwa has one problem that could cost him the tournament. Matteo and Simon. Will they build the next 50 here? Oh, Vishwa was a lot of trouble here. A lot of thinking now. Can he get that? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Stressful for Enrico watching that. Look at him. He's like, oh, I can't watch that. 40 cards. In the other match, Matteo and Simon doing also a great job here. Let's see if both can get 50. Vishwa thinking a lot here about these cards. Good chances for Enrico here. Just 90 seconds to go. That nice drop here from Memory Sports TV. 98.83. Everything comes together here. 1 minute. 50 words. possible here for the other two guys. 100 possible here. But that looks even better and better here for... Yeah, it looks exactly like that. This will be a new finalist, Enrico Marafa. I will play a bit radio here on Simon End, but I want to catch that reaction. Vishwa with just 20 seconds, 25 seconds. And that is the win for Enrico, beating the Memory League World Champion. In the meantime, Matteo is doing some mistakes here. He can't believe it, but that's it. Enrico Marafa advancing to the final. And who is waiting there? We don't know yet, because I guess Matteo and Simon will play another set here.
Insegnante. Attrice,
Congrats, Enrico Marafa from Italy into the Asian Oceanian final for the first time.
meccanico onesto, abbondanza, conservato.
And Simon gets his set here.
Una scuola intorno,
Let's wait.
sorpresa. Satellitare calcestruzzo, l'azione più rabbioso differenza.
Oh, what is Simon doing here? He's going to 48, 49? No, both 49. What's up? 20 seconds. Simon up to 50. I wait for that game. 49 to 48. And Simon takes a set super close. Hi, Enrico. Hi, can you hear me? Hi, Enrico. Congratulations on winning that match against Vishwa here today and advancing to the final. I mean, 2 hours ago, you looked so tired when you entered the stream. It was like, so did you recover during the match, and how did you feel? How do you feel right now?
Maybe yes. I didn't expect this because I didn't sleep because of mosquito. Then mosquito, but indeed I was very tired when I woke up. But then after, the first games, I didn't expect at all the int names, words. They went very good. I wronged the images. I always wrong the images, and that's okay. Numbers very good. Cards okay. So it's very. I didn't expect it, so it's very beautiful.
Yeah, congratulations. Very, very nice, Enrico. And
Thanks.
and in Vishwa, yeah, not your day. You saw you told it in the chat that you were playing a lot of or training a lot of the traditional format. So what's your summary of the tournament here in the end? You got 2 world records.
Yeah, I was happy about those world record, but today was bad day. I was super bad at everything literally. In cards I am not consistent. In images I couldn't. Mediate the speed. I was trying to go just 8 to 9 seconds. With 8 to 9 seconds I can get 30, but instead of I just went faster, so that was a bad thing. And international names, my rhythm was not good today, so I usually go steady in the memorization and go faster in review, but today I flipped that and went faster in memorization. That was a bad thing I did. And names in training, like if you consider the slam, like last slam I was getting consistent 30 to 35 seconds in training, and I always get 30 in that range, but I don't have confidence to get that today. So yeah, bad thing. And words still the same. So I guess I need to practice. That's it. Bad day.
Thank you anyway, Vishwa. It was a pleasure to have you here. These world records are great, and yeah, not the win for you in the end, but nice tournament anyway. So thank you, Vishwa.
Yeah.
And quickly
Thank you.
quickly back to just a few words from Enrico, then I let you go. So you beat the IAM world champion, beat the Mary League world champion. That was really cool to see. And what do you expect for the final? It's not clear who is coming. Matteo would be maybe, or Simon.
Yeah, I just saw that Matteo lost the second set. Very, very bad. And of course, I hope uh, to have a game against him because, of course, we are friends. But well, both Simon and Matteo are very, very strong. So it will be very, very hard, especially because I used my best logi against Vishwa because I didn't think to win, so I used my best logi, and now in final I will have the worst one. So I hope they will bring me to victory the same.
Okay, cool. And you are going to bed right now, or you're staying awake?
Yeah, yes, I wanna sleep now.
Okay, so then have a good rest and see you in 3 hours.
3 hours.
Enrico, are you going
sorry?
to participate in the championship this year? IAM.
Yeah.
What Vishwa?
In the IAM World Championship this year, are you coming to India?
Still don't know, but maybe yes.
Oh, okay.
That would be cool.
Okay.
Are you going to be there?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Of course. You are at home.
The whole
Good
game,
luck
yeah.
on that.
We will meet there then. Will be
Yeah.
very interesting.
Cool.
Go
So
and sleep. Have
go
some
to
rest.
sleep.
Good luck
And
on it.
it's actually 4 hours. It's not 3
Yeah.
hours, it's 4
Yes.
hours. So no worries. So see you later and have a good rest. See you. Bye bye, guys.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Okay. Yeah, that was a nice talk here. And we will see another set in this second semifinal here. Simon took that semifinal, that set. Okay, thank you, Jason. Simon took that second set 4-2. And now the first choice goes to Matteo, which is an advantage, but of course the pressure is still there. I mean, the first game is so important. And the set is not that long. It can go by quickly. It can be up quick or it can be down quick. Maybe Simon makes it to the final. It would be the 4th time that Simon Reinhardt enters the final of the Asian Oceanian Open if he would win. For the 3 finals in total so far, and there would be the 4th. But yeah, there is a guy on the other side who has a lot to say about it. And this is not yes. Okay. It's words. It's an interesting choice from Matteo. He lost both words attempt today, but it feels like that he still can get it. Was he losing both? I'm not sure, but I think so. Vishwa, hi, welcome in the chat now. From the match into the chat. We are here and we will stay here for another hour, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe let's see. The set can also go for a while. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. That's a good point. Yeah, the 4 hours to the final. Here it is. The words are coming. Interesting choice from Matteo. Not images. He starts with words. It's an interesting choice. If he gets that, it's of course already a big step. But yeah, first one. So let's drink something. Okay, the forehead camera is not so good. So we are approaching 11 hours of streaming time. Weekend, 11 or 12?
Occasioni vomito,
And Theo again quicker, but he didn't get the 50 yet in this match.
Occasione vomito, stretta realtà.
And this is so important for both. This is just a typo from Simon. Yeah. It's again a typo. He mistyped it again. It's not something he's doing regularly. So yeah, or will we see, either we will see Simon in the final as his first final in the Asian Oceanian Open, a fourth, or we'll see a first time in all Italian final. It shows already the huge strength of the Italian team here. 4 people entered the competition, 1 overslept, and 2 are in the semifinal.
Realtà.
Yeah, let's see. I think Simon will fix that last word there. And the question is, can he? I think he will fix that. I hope for him, because typos are always annoying. And now the Matteo type train also left the station. So, and if anyone is new here, I don't know, but sometimes some souls are here, night people are here and say hello. Then say hello and welcome to Memory Sports TV. Watching, a game of memorizing words. Both have memorized 50 words, or at least try to memorize 50 words. Simon Reinhardt here from Germany. This is a different form. This is a typo. Matteo, on the other hand, everything's green so far. Looks like a good start for him. Getting 50. I think it's number 18. I have to count again. I lost track somehow. Or will he have a gap here? No. So no gap. 50. Woof. Checking.
Appiccicoso. Copioni sono individuare, reincarnazione, promozione, poco provocare, bicocca. Promessa 2,
Reading.
permettersi con usuari.
Simon still with this typo.
Famoso.
I hope for him that
magico, virgola, esiste.
this is not
ascoltatore, incoraggiare,
This is annoying. Hopefully it will not
Catastrofico.
make a difference for him. And Matteo clicks finish, wins that. That was important. First 50, you can tell from his reaction here. Simon checking. And he finds his typo. But yeah, 50-50, 100. Wow. Both with 50 here. Increasing the, I have to track that again. 19 maybe now. Let's see how many 50s we had today. Words. I count that later. Wait, 1, 2. Uh, 3, 4. 4 in this semifinals. So we're up to 19 50s now. 19 in total in this competition. Cards coming next. Choice by Simon. Let's see if Matteo is doing the attack here now. So in this slam, this is the third position now for the amount of words. 50s in words, 19. Let's see what the final has for us. 24 is a record still, but let's see. And it is cards. Let's take a closer look on the memorization here from Simon. It's just doing that for the videos, right? So just 5 viewers right now. What's going on, guys? Why are you leaving in this situation? Maybe the Italians... No, the Italians should be here. I don't know. Maybe I talked too much about sports. By the way, Memory Monday, every Monday, 6 p.m. GMT. Feel free to join and find out more about everything in memory sports, related to memory sports. Not sure what I'm doing on Monday. I think I'll just have a recap of that competition here. Simon attacks. Yep. Yeah, it's a Matteo not attacking here. He's not getting or not going for it. But playing it safe. We will have a decision here, for sure. But Simon, and this is really also interesting to see how good he still performs here with everyone else. He's always there, and you cannot never rule him out. Yeah, this is interesting from Matteo here. He's just throwing in cards. He just memorized the king, queen, king, jack, 3, 5, 10, and then he hopes that he finds it when he recalls everything else. OG, 3 years and 6 months, 18 days and 3 hours. What did you do at this day? You started following. It's great. Yeah, Simon will get that one. Jason, 4 years, 23 days. Cool. Long time viewers. $5 for both. Matteo's choice next. Yeah, 2 hours already again here. I mean, for Matteo, this tournament is, even though he went into 3 sets yet, this is the first match going to 3 sets. So even though that didn't happen, he had 2 very long matches already. 4-5, 4-5-4, 5-4, 4-1, 5-4. A lot of games have been played. And now images come in. Matteo choice. Yeah, important one. Let's see what every game is important, but let's see what he is doing now. What Simon is doing. Is he going for a quick time, attacking, playing safe? I mean, yeah, maybe he's attacking now. It would be a right time to attack, right? I think it would be good to attack right now for him. Because maybe he tried when he started. He felt, yeah, maybe attack, but oh, Matteo is going back. Ooh. See if Simon is playing it safe now or not. Ah, safe. Simon playing it too safe. Now, I could have clicked finish and would have been faster. 29 seconds. That's slow from Matteo. And he doesn't know yet, but he knows that this could be too slow, but it's not. Because Simon's struggling in the beginning. Interesting setting here. It's an interesting start. Let's see. Usually Matteo will get that. As Simon get the cards in the previous game. But the pressure is high. The time is early. The stakes are high. The night is dark. And the flowers are green. Are yellow. Let's see what kind of flowers we have. And at this point in the match, it's also, I mean, you have the adrenaline. You might just be awake because of all that adrenaline. But on the other hand, it's always a chance that the tiredness somehow kicks in at some point. And no matter who wins, and goes to the final. I think Enrico has a slight advantage due to have more rest. Yeah, Matteo. Oh, this click here in the end, that was a bit quick, to be honest. Slight smile. But yeah, he was safe when he was recalling. Simon also did 30, and it's 2-1 for, and we will see international names next. Simon is saying, I figured that you would do that. But in the end, he didn't take advantage if he would of that. Two, 1. And the next choice by Simon. Yeah, that must be international names. What else? What else? I mean, maybe words again already? Does he feel that good on words already? Or good enough on words? Another 50? Maybe. Or maybe numbers. Wow, interesting choice. Yeah, of course, numbers. Yeah, of course, makes sense. Let's check the top 10 on numbers for both. It looks a bit like top 10 on cards. Or did I show cards earlier on the numbers? No, this is not top 10 on, this is cards. Okay, then this is not working, but let's try that one. Breakdown numbers. Simon. They're already starting. So breakdown here is, yeah, I mean, Matteo quicker, but mistakes are always possible. Phew. Hard to say. It's, I mean, this is like looking like a, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that helps me to analyze that game this time. Who's quicker? Who's quicker? Matteo quicker. Okay, taking it into his own hands. I don't know why that is. Has Simon some kind of secret strategy here? Did Matthäus do so many mistakes today? I have to check Matthäus' performance because that it's interesting. Why Simon is choosing numbers here? That's something I really didn't expect. Let's see, numbers, player, Matteo, event numbers, search. So we had Matteo 37 seconds, Matteo 50 seconds, 27 seconds, 15 seconds. Okay, he went once for 78 in 22 seconds, 79 in 21 seconds, 67. Yeah, he had some problems, especially in the early rounds, getting 20 seconds, but he did 15 seconds as well. So, hey, I don't know if that was the right choice, but there is a gap. There is the gap. Maybe it was the right choice. Nail biting here, because that's either a match point after that or 2-2. 3 digits. And it's up there in the 800s. Tough to find, maybe. It depends on his approach here. That would be a huge choice here from Simon. If Matteo is doing a mistake here, and Simon would have called it. Oh, that's the strategic mic. of time. Can he find that image? It's quite up there, but not sure how he's approaching that. 2 minutes. So important. Match point or tie. Simon is not watching, he's just left the game. He might just check the main page and not the game at all, but it looks like it was a great call here, doing numbers. Hi, Nasser again. Simon just choose numbers against Matteo. And with 1 minute remaining, Matteo needs to find one image. And this is not looking good for him. Wow, what a match is that. Will we see an all-Italian final? Or will we see a new Asian Oceanian Open winner? This is already possible to be decided here, depending on that outcome here of that match. 25 seconds. Simon just watching the main chat. And you will just see that on this page to show up there in 5 seconds. Good call. Ooh. Matteo. That was a chance for Matteo. 2-2. Oh, guys. Yeah, you check now. Okay. Now he's going again, so can repeat the ear check. NASA, yeah, maybe. Let's see. I'm not sure. I think, to be honest, my guess is if Simon goes to the final, Simon wins the slam. But if Matteo goes to the final, then Matteo wins the slam. It's just, I don't know, my feeling here. Yeah. 2-2 in the final set. Oh. I will definitely have a nap after that. Otherwise, I will not survive to go to the final. Ear check from Simon. Yeah, NASA, it's a good analysis, but yeah, you know that after such a long weekend and things can happen. And everything is possible. So what names is it? Of course, it's choice by Matteo. Yeah, now the pressure is even higher for both, and there is no room for mistakes anymore. Such a long match again here. Don't know how many games were played already by Matteo in this tournament. Even though he didn't had any 3, he played 18 games in the first. Or how many? 18? Oh, I can't calculate anything anymore. Asian Oceanian Open finals. Yeah, right. So he played 18 in the first, and then 27, 28, 32 games. 18, no. 18 plus 14 is 32, yes. And then now 41, 42, 44, 48. So this is game number 49, 50, 49, maybe. "49 games for Matteo in this competition with that game." And I mean, also a mistake here from him. Maybe he's just putting it there. Michele, yeah, let's see. That's okay, but it's missing Brittany. Or what? And Simon with a perfect click in the end, but it doesn't help him because Matteo was quicker. Who gets the match point? Matteo or Simon? Yeah, might be a mistake here for... This might really be a mistake for Matteo. Simon, I'm not sure. This is the wrong place, and he does not have Sue yet. He's missing 3. He's or 3, maybe he fills 1. No. Oh, 3 is a lot. Is Michele even a name? Yeah, it's there. Now the question is what is going on with this guy here. He's missing that as well. Ooh. Ay. 27, 28. Okay. Simon can get to that. Both are not perfect here. Nail biter. Simon finding something? He needs to find 2. 2 is a lot, but it's possible. Matteo knows something is... Yeah, he has written this name under that one. See match points for, question mark, looks Matteo, but with just 40 seconds, 35 seconds, still all possible here for Simon. Simon needs... It's such a nail-biting close match here. What? It's a wonderful performance from both. Simon now typing. No, it's not right. It's not right. 20 seconds. It is... I think that's match point for Matteo. Oh, 29. That's match point for Matteo. He's typing it twice. That's the match point for this guy. Simon was yelling loud. You couldn't hear him. I have to unmute them. That was a chance. That was a chance.
Brett jetzt die Stärke verbinden müssen und Michael der Engel.
Three-two, match point number 1 for Matteo. But the choice goes back to Simon. Word so international. Yeah, Simon is not making it easy. So what is he going to click? International names. He feels better about that. Okay. After names, he feels that now international names is better. And Matteo is going up to another level here. My feeling, it's just a feeling, is that this is not the right choice for Simon, but I don't know. It's just my gut feeling. So I just feel like the other words would have been better, but he knows it better than I am, of course, because he is in the situation. But I have the feeling that this might be the point for Matteo, but maybe I'm completely wrong. I mean, everything is possible. Game 50 in this match, in this tournament for Matteo. Game number 50. What a road is that for Matteo? He played already 3 tie breaks in this tournament. 3. The only tie breaks went all there. Or was there another one? No, it wasn't. No, there was Nasa and Enrico, right? They also played the tie break.
Milanka.
Oh, both with 60 seconds. Okay, guys. Why? Why the hell are you are not going under 60 seconds? Both of you. I don't understand that. I mean, there's an argument that you lose something in the end, or that you might lose a name when you go slower in the end, or when you check the clock. For me, I don't think it wouldn't be the case. Okay, I don't lose so much because I don't score that high, but yeah. Yeah, Vishwa, I forgot to ask about that. Actually, so can you write something about it? What was so, because it looked insane that, as you said it also in the chat, that you are already capable of doing sub 10 seconds. And all of you, not all of you, but most of you, and then you all struggle with 60 words and 60 seconds, 60 images. That was really interesting. Maybe more variations or too many variations. Okay, Simon for 19. I'd already went through everything here. Now Matteo catching up. Looking good for Matteo, to be honest. Oh, Matteo, great score here. He's pulling one out. Yeah, that's 150. 5 for Simon. No, I can't see coming up. 6 now. 5. Okay. That's tough. Yeah, I think 26. Yeah, that's it. That's it. 27, Matteo Cillo here. An all-Italian final for the first time. I'm not sure, but I think, yeah, actually, I'm kind of sure. I think there would 29 even. I would say that was the first final, or will be the first final between two people from the same nation. And yeah, that was my feeling, was like, international names is not the right choice, but always easy to say. 29, nicely done. That's it. Can even think about number 30 here. Simon a bit struggling, but this is huge. 29, winning! Congratulations. Frozen here. Damn it. What a match! Wow, the adrenaline here, still here, and now Enrico in the final. Italy versus Italy.
-20, okay. Oh, yeah.
So that's it. And let's have a short, quick talk here. Give it. Congratulations. So let's see. Matteo, congratulations. So hi guys. Can you hear me? Anyone?
Yeah, Johnny.
Hi, Matteo. Yeah, first of all, congratulations for advancing to the final here. That was a ultra long, tough match, and it was really on the edge at every point, so it could go either way. In the end, 29 international names. That was wow. So yeah, Matteo, congrats. What are your thoughts on the match? Matteo, now you're losing your internet. It was going perfectly all the time. Simon.
Hi.
Simon, you. Okay. Yeah, great match from your side as well. We wait for Matteo to come back. But Simon, maybe you first.
I think he's back.
He's back. Okay, Matteo, now you're back. I couldn't hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you didn't hear nothing?
I heard nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Go again.
Oh, I said that I admit that in this match I suffer from the first moment because of the lack of the tiredness, and so the final emotion was proportional to that, and as you said, there was an edge in every single game, so now I'm really satisfied. And also for my last performance in international names, as in the previous match, I put all my focus and I try to not feel the pressure, and it worked. So I'm satisfied twice.
Yeah, congratulations on that. And Simon, you played a fantastic match here, especially in the last 2 sets here. I mean, what can you do in the end here? You was very close. What are your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, it was an absolutely close match, of course. Congratulations again to my opponent. And yeah, I think in the third match, I also had my chances. I mean, I was half expecting that he might go for a slower image this time because he sometimes does it. And I had my plan to go for something like between 15 and 20. But then, yeah, I don't know, stumbled or so and started again. And yeah, the names was also a great chance, of course, when he does like 29. Yeah, I guess the first set was a bit unnecessary. I mean, it was rather tough to start with a almost guaranteed loss in the surprise event, where there's a discipline where you basically the surprise is that you just increase the amount. I think it was clear from the start that this would be almost impossible against maybe the strongest images player. And yeah, then I think I could have taken cards first in the first set just to have a bit more pressure. But all in all, yeah, in the second set, I was happy with my performance. And in the third set, I mean, it's always possible to do a bit more. But of course, countering the 29 would have been difficult to say the least. In the international names, I can only say great match and best of luck playing in a few hours again.
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you.
Wonderful performance here from your side in the tournament. So thank you. And yeah, 2 last words from your side, Matteo. Enrico in the final, all Italian final for the first time.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, it will be a show. Just this. Now I go to sleep and then let's see.
Sure. Okay. Then have a good rest and see you in 3.5 hours. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Simon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so thank you also to. Oh no, I closed the chat already. Yeah, anyway. So thank you for Jason to be here again for the thing here, the supervising. And I have a break now. Going outside to the Elbe River. There's a nice river here close to my place, and I think the sun will come up soon. Or will I have a nap? I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Anyways, I will be back here in 3.5 hours. I will put a lot of alarms, and hopefully I wake up. So yeah, anyway, I think everything what comes out of my mouth now is just because of tiredness. So thank you everyone for watching, and to see you in 3.5 hours. And until then, keep on memorizing. Bye.